Let's discuss two basic categories of SQL: data definition and data manipulation languages. So we already know that the structured query language is used to connect with the database or retrieve the information from the database objects such as tables or views. Now this SQL has been categorized into data definition language and data manipulation language. As the name suggests, data definition language is used to define the structures of the database objects, whereas data manipulation language is used to manipulate the database objects like tables or views. We can manipulate their names, their column names, their data types, or anything. For that, we need the data manipulation language. Now let's come to the data definition language. So this has few clauses. Let's look at that. So first is create clause. It helps us to create the database and its objects like tables or views or table indexes. So next is alter clause. It helps us to alter the database objects like alteration of column names and their data types. Next one is drop clause. Drop clause used to delete the tables, table indexes, or even the entire database. Next is rename clause. It used to rename the database tables or views names. The last one is truncate clause. It helps us to delete all the rows at once while maintaining the table structure. And that's the main difference between the drop clause and truncate clause, that drop clause deletes the entire structure of the table, while truncate deletes all the rows of that table but maintains the structure of that table. What does that mean? So table might have few columns and their data types in it, so drop will delete those structure as well, while truncate will delete all the rows but maintain those column names and their data types. Now coming to the data manipulation language. So first we have select clause, which is being used to query or retrieve the rows of the data from a table. The next is insert clause. It helps us to insert the data into a particular table. The third one is update clause. It helps us to change the data in a column. Let's say we have a column which is a float data type, but we want to convert that particular column to int data type. For that change, we'll need the update clause. And the last one is delete clause. It helps us to delete the set of rows from a table. Now you must be wondering, like, what is the difference between delete and truncate? Truncate is also used to delete the rows of a table, and delete is also used to delete the rows from a table. So when we use the delete clause, we can also use the where condition. That means based on a particular condition, we can delete the set of rows from a table. For example, we have an employee table in which we have a salary column. Each employee has their individual salaries that is different from each other. So we can delete the set of rows where a salary is greater than a particular salary. So that's the difference between delete and truncate, that in truncate we cannot put any condition. It will directly delete all the rows. It will scan the entire table and delete all the rows at once, while delete clause scans the table first and delete the set of rows that we are defining in the where clause. So I hope you have clearly understand the data definition and data manipulation languages. See you in the next one.